there guys, welcome back to the Insect Nerd, where I talk about all things insects and some animals too, because I do keep a variety of different animals, like a hamster, 2 white tree frogs and 2 cats. So I do like to talk about other animals and other animal related things as well as insects. But because I spend most of my time looking after my insects, well, I have insects mostly as pets, then I called myself the Insect Nerd. So yeah, there we go. So today I'm going to talk about another type of beetle that I got about a week ago, I think, called the Sun Beetle. Maybe it was even longer than that, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm sorry if it buzzes at the screen, I warn you. They do buzz a lot and they do fly a lot, these ones, compared to my stags. My stags fly, but not they don't really make me jump. These do. So if you see me jumping, I do apologise. But their buzz actually sounds really bee-like. So if you do hear it, if you see it buzz, then yeah, I might have to like go and get it from across the room. I'm just watching it to make sure it's not too devilish. This one looks naughty. Yeah, so this is the Sun Beetle. Its technical name, its scientific name is, see if I can pronounce it. Are you ready? Pachnoda, Marginata, something like that. I'm so sorry about that pronunciation there. That was rubbish. But the spelling's up there for you at home, and see if you can pronounce it better. Okay. But yeah, the Sun Beetle is amazing. It's from South Africa, so it does require a lot of heat. But I feel it is the perfect beetle beginner pet. Whoops, see, it buzzed off my hand. Yeah, it's a perfect beetle beginner pet. I've started with my flower beetle larvae, and they're still not beetles yet, but they're getting there. They're about 20 grams, almost 30 grams, so that's all good. And I've got my stag beetles as well, which are my second type, and these are my third. So yeah, exploring Coleopatra quite a lot now, and I'm really enjoying them. I've always loved beetles. I kept ladybirds as well in the summer. Always loved them, but I just haven't had time. I haven't kept them yet, really. But the Sun Beetle, let's get back to the Sun Beetle. It was really gorgeous. It's from South Africa. Requires a temperature of 30 to 35 degrees. And, woo! See, it made me jump. Yeah. Be careful not to jump too much, but I'm a very jumpy person, as you know. I love them, I absolutely do, but they do make me jump when they do it unawares. Yep. I picked a naughty one here, I think, because that just keeps making me jump. I'm going to keep it on the blanket for a bit and let it settle down and let it buzz about a bit, and then I'll show you guys in a minute. But basically, yeah, from Africa, South Africa. Requires a temperature of 30 to 35 degrees during the day, with a spot of 20 degrees temperature, so they can have that cool spot, because when you have a heat mat or anything, you should always provide a hot area and a cool area, and a heat and a light source. So it's actually the lights I've got in this canopy are 25 watts each, and it's really good because they work together with the heat mat to boost the temperature up to 30 degrees, and then tends to be the back that's cooler, about 20 degrees. So this bit, the middle bit, is the warmest, and then at the back is about 20 to 24 degrees, and they need that cool spot. And I've got about 4 of them in here, and they're not really that hard to keep. I've got a nice little tank here. And some people are probably thinking it really is quite small, which is, yes, it is quite small, but they are small beetles. They only grow to 2.5 centimetres. They're basically fully grown now. I have had some that's bred. I can't really tell between male and female very easily with this breed, because they look very similar, but based on the fact that stag beetles, the male is bigger, the males of the beetles must be bigger too. But yeah, we'll see. It tends to be the case, because when I saw them breeding, the males look so much bigger than the females. I mean, you probably won't notice it really to start with. I certainly didn't, but it is quite hard to tell, if I'm honest. But they've got a bigger bigger sort of body, but they are gorgeous. They are lovely, but they do buzz a lot and they do fly around a lot during the day. They're diurnal, so that means they are active during the day. Their setup's very simple. So the temperature I said was, well, I'm not going to repeat the temperature again, but the humidity I would spray once or twice a day. Keep it nice and humid yet dry. Don't overspray it because otherwise the temperature will go right down. I seem to spray it in the morning and then in the afternoon, but not like a over. Woo! That scared me. Did that scare you? But not like an overspray though, because if you overspray it, as I said, they will get cold. I'm going to put this little one back. I'm just going to give you a quick show, but they are quite naughty. And they do have this thing, actually, I wonder if I can show you with another beetle, where if you pick them up from their environment, I'm going to get another one. This one is naughty. Naughty beetle. I'll show you. You're a naughty beetle. Pick you up. Oh no, you look even naughtier. Oh, I've got some naughty beetles here, haven't I? So when you pick them up, this one looks, and you know, it's going to shock you, but this one looks, oh no, it's moving its legs now, but they tuck their legs in. So when you first pick them up to sort of, they play a bit dead. They've sort of got used to me now, but they sort of play dead to start with. So they tuck their legs underneath their body, and you think, oh my god, have I done something? Have I killed it? And don't worry, you haven't. It's just, it tucks its legs in and keeps still, to pretend it's dead, to ward off predators, basically, to say, I'm dead, you can't attack me anymore. It's so many insects and animals have this move, and I find it so fascinating. But yeah, they tuck their legs in, and sometimes they react to temperature as well. So when I first got them, they were a little cold because they came from the post, and it's okay to post insects, by the way, as long as it's not too far, and as long as the person who's doing it is experienced and knows this about species and what's appropriate for them and how to send them. But yeah, so this one's actually very active. I mean, they are diurnal, so what do I expect? But they are not very camera shy as I expected, because normally when I pick them up, they just sort of tuck themselves into each other, and yeah, they don't really move too much, but they're loving you guys at home, I think. But they've gorgeous colours, gorgeous insects. I'm going to show you a little bit of the insect enclosure. I might do step-by-step guide another time when I clean them out again. I don't clean them out too much because they're not overly dirty, actually. So many people think beetles are dirty, just like they do frogs, and actually frogs do poo a fair amount, but not as much as things like hamsters and guinea pigs. Same with insects, really. Like leaf insects do poo quite a lot, but yeah, beetles don't tend to poo too much. Just a second. Oh, are you okay? Got some buzzers today. He enjoyed that. Say goodbye. He buzzed all around one room. As I said, they're very naughty beetles. I apologise for those at home who get jumpy like I do, but they are very fascinating and the colours are amazing. So I just sort of try not to be a wuss, and if I have jumped, then I have been a wuss. But I just absolutely love watching them in the tank, and the colours are absolutely amazing. But yeah. Humidity, to be particular about humidity, I know I said to spray twice a day, but I would maybe try and keep it sort of 60 to 70%. I've put some sphagnum moss in there, and I'll show you. I don't want to make them cold, so I'll show you what the sphagnum moss looks like and bits of their enclosure, but it's basically the similar thing. So putting soil at the bottom and then hang on, I'm going to put this one back first before it flies away again. There we go. There we go, my darling. You not like my skin? I apologise, just a second. So, I don't know if you can see my enclosure down there. But I've got this, and yes, I'm aware it's too big for the enclosure. I'm going to shut this quickly because I don't want them flying out. That's one thing, never leave your enclosure open for any insects really, but especially these guys, because they will fly out. They're crafty things. I've got a lovely plant here. It's fake. You can put real ones, I think, but just make sure they're not toxic. Lovely sort of plant. They like to hang off this. And then I've got a background that came with a tank and just a simple log down there. Soil at the bottom to burrow. Some sphagnum moss, which needs a bit more wetting actually. Because this heat lamp is this is called a canopy, this thing. So the canopy is too big, but I did order the wrong one by mistake and I was too stubborn to take it back. But yeah, the light bulbs are brilliant. And then I've got this little thing here. It's a little bit of cork. It's excellent because I got it from I think I got it from eBay, and I got like a few blocks of them for a certain price, and I've used them for my other insects as well. And then I've got jelly on there, so they've been licking it, getting through it. I have put a lot on there, but there's a lot of them, and they kind of lick it. They don't really properly munch it. Like they don't munch it. Like they take time to eat it, basically. Yeah, so it's a really simple setup. Let's see if we can. Yeah. To try and come closer. Yeah. Just very simple. I will probably do a step-by-step guide, but this is sort of just to introduce the species of beetle. And I haven't got them as larvae yet. And I want to breed them. I'm hoping to breed them. They kind of lay sort of one egg at one time, so it's a bit frustrating. Nothing's been laid yet, so I will let you know if it does happen. But yeah, that's it really from me. Just sort of a quick vlog really on these insects, introducing you to them. And some more content will be on the way. And if you haven't watched my stag beetle one, they're lovely as well. Yeah, and if you want to see more, if you want to find out more insect information, I'm going to put some more beetle stuff on there as well. I'm going to put some stuff like my wildlife stuff, how to attract wildlife. I'm going to be vlogging about my wildlife area in my garden, so that will be fun. So there will be more things coming, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just all over the place. But if you want to go to my website, www.theinsectnerd.co.uk, insect information is on there. You can learn about all sorts of insecty stuff and also some animal stuff. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, see all the new exciting things happening, like today one of my moths emerged, so I'm going to do a video about that soon, so that's exciting. Then follow me at the Insect Nerd 97. Thank you for watching this video, and bye!